Where is he getting ready?
Downstairs.
So he's here. Yes.
He's
Love
actually sick.
Like how sick? Are we like throwing up
yes.
sick? Throwing up sick? Why? How? What happened?
Too much last night and didn't.
Oh, I'm gonna get him.
But where the front door is, there's the stairs for downstairs. And so he's down there. I think the boys just went and got him a turkey sandwich. So, Mom, how's Scout?
Waiting because Subway is slow as a.
Oh my
Is he okay?
God.
Is he ready?
He's fine. I went down and asked where his big
I was
beer
gonna say, is he okay? Does he have color? Is he alive? I mean. Your funniest moment with Julia. I thought you guys have the funniest moment with Julia.
You said best man's already getting ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Just him, and then I told him to get ready at some point too. Your mom is getting ready too, because I think we're gonna do a first look with your mom.
Nice.
So.
That's exciting.
Look at you, dude!
I'm really excited right now.
I'm so excited!
And I'm feeling so much better right now.
Yeah, good!
Yes.
Definitely
I
want you to feel much better.
Yes. I did not feel great earlier, but once I got some nausea medicine, I was fine.
When you party hard, boy.
I know. Party hard and then take 250 milligrams of naproxen in the morning, don't eat, and do a lap.
We're gonna fix your, yeah. You can tell your mom to turn around. I'm trying.
I'm serious.
super excited for her.
Just stay right there, Laura. You're
Happy
next,
for her.
okay?
So, whatever makes her happy. This makes us happy.
I'm going to position you before you. So we tell your dad to say turn around. So don't say turn around because when you hear your voice say turn around, that's it.
You can turn around.
Beautiful.
Thank you. They look good?
Yep.
You got
That's
mom
great.
crying in the corner.
Yes. I know she's crying already.
I always cry. I'm just like
Need
her.
a tissue?
Nope.
Sure.
Yes. Okay, that was the first tears for the day. We're good.
Okay.
You're okay. You're not gonna mess it up. You've seen it before. It's the one from the bridal expo that I tried on? Yes.
I love
Yep.
it. It is so pretty. I love the
And
foam.
Boom!
You got the food.
Yeah.
I love it.
You
You look amazing.
Sparkle. Did my makeup? Did my sauce. Yes, doesn't it look good? Look like a princess.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're all here today to celebrate the beautiful relationship of Julia and Scout, and to be witnesses and supporters of the commitment they share with one another. We're all a group of the most important people in their lives, and they've brought us here to publicly recognize that we've all played some special part in the love they share today. Although they are young, it feels like we have waited years for this moment to actually happen. Oh wait, that's because they actually made us wait years for this to happen. Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's love. It's a way to tell one another that no matter how much they chew with their mouth open, or how much you spent while you're out at the shopping mall, we're still in this together. It's more permanent than all of Scout's tattoos, and has more staying power than Julia's bright smile and laugh. Marriage is telling the person you love that you're not going anywhere. And that's a powerful commitment for two people to make to one another. A good marriage must be built on the foundation of this commitment. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you every chance you get. It is standing together and facing the world. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. And it is having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. And it is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is a promise to choose your partner every day over anyone else. And it is not only marrying the right partner, but it is being the right partner. The road that has brought Julia and Scout together here today hasn't been easy. It has been filled with challenges that they weren't necessarily prepared for. But together they've taken each one on and have used those experiences to strengthen, not weaken their love. In 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 8, it says, "Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It's not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up. Love never loses faith. Love is always hopeful and endures through every circumstance." Scriptures also say to be devoted and give preference to one another, accept one another, and care for one another. Carry each other's burdens, forgive one another, encourage, build up one another, and spur one another on to love and good deeds. Julia and Scout, the vows that you are about to make are a way to share your love and commitment to each other in your own words. Sometimes poems, verses, and quotes just don't get the point across the way you need them to, and the best option is to do it yourself. These vows are your way of openly declaring your promise to one another, as well as to all of those who are here in attendance today. Julia, are you prepared to read your vow?
Oh, do you need a bottle?
That's you.
Scout, standing here right now is absolutely insane. We went from two kids who just got out of high school, working at Messick's full-time, and fishing every 3 chance we had, to being broke college students, barely having time to go fishing, and standing here getting married. It is wild to think how far we have come. With that, I think anyone here can vouch for how dumb you were for making me wait that whole summer. We should have been at 4 years. I wanted to look back at the beginning of our relationship, because this is the one trip that we took, we learned, we were meant for each other. It was our first trip at the lake with Hannah, Anna, and John. We went fishing, noodling, tubing, and even explored the railroad track bridge after Grandma told us not to. We raced the golf carts. You and John snuck out to South Hill, got Domino's because Hannah saw a commercial and just needed to have it. By the time you and John found your way back with no service at midnight, Hannah passed out, and Anna and I ate the whole pizza. That night, you and I stayed up, and we talked, and we, just really talked about our feelings and figuring each other out. Without this trip, we wouldn't have been here. It was our true beginning in our connection. We discovered that what we had was unstoppable. I often try to think of a time where I recall falling in love with you, but I honestly think it was a thing that has always been there for us. We clicked instantly. Don't cry. And have been growing together ever since. Together, we have experienced amazing travels, great food, and many, many of your car problems. But we have pushed through and we've come out stronger. Together, we will continue on this journey, as we will face more of the good and the bad, sticking strong with one another. I promise to always be here through those times, as I have always promised since September 13th, 2020. We are young and we still have so much growing and experience to live through, and I am excited for every minute of it with you. I love you, and I promise to be the person that you need throughout your life. I think that's it. Just kidding. I have one more page. I promise to love you when times are tough. I promise to be the 80 when you're at your 20s. I will support you throughout your Hot Wheels and Lego collection. I promise to put you first, because you will now be my husband, my number one. I will be a holding hand when you chase your dreams and your ambitions, and support you throughout our life together. I love you.
Julia, I remember the first time that I saw you smile. I knew I was in trouble. I'm gonna be honest. I had not yet known you at all, but I knew that I wanted to. A few days after we met, you asked me if I wanted to go fishing at your aunt's house, and from there the friendship began. I was so intimidated by the beautiful girl who knew how to catch a fish better than I could, and I knew I had to keep going back to get better. But that wasn't the real reason I went back. I went back to hold your hand as you stepped into the boat, and I went back to see you smile whenever you got a bite, and I kept coming back because I knew I wanted to see that smile for the rest of my life. You have sacrificed so much for me, Julia. You have brought me back from broken states and pushed me to limits I thought impossible. You have made me a better person, but not just a better person. You have made me a better brother, a better son, and a better man. I know you just thought you were doing what was right, but I am here to say that your right is above and beyond. You are my soulmate, my fiance, and very soon will be my wife. Julia, knowing you has been the biggest blessing I could ever have been given. You are so smart and kind, and you have supported me through extreme challenges. And through all of the challenges we have faced, you have been so strong. This is why I promise my life to you. I promise a lifetime and more of trust and faith in you. I promise to continue growing with you, to be the husband you need, and to always be yours. Thank you, Julia, for being you. I cannot wait to continue this adventure with you. And finally, Julia, I swear to love you through the good times and the bad, through hardship and leisure, with all I am and all I have. I promise you forever. I love you.
Make me cry.
You got it. It's okay.
Okay.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Julia and Scout will now exchange rings to symbolize their commitment. Rings are a symbol derived from humble beginnings of imperfect metal and stones hidden far beneath the earth to create something striking. Where there was once nothing at all, it is customarily worn on the ring finger, as is the only finger with a vein running directly to the heart. The wearing of the rings is a visible, outward sign that they have committed themselves to one another. You may now exchange the rings.
If you can open it.
Yeah. Try. I'm sorry.
You guys can take each other by the hands again. Julia and Scout, you have professed your love by exchanging your vows. You have symbolized your commitment by the exchanging of rings. With all of this, there's just one more question I need each of you to answer, and then we're off to the reception to celebrate. Julia, do you take Scout to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health? And forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Scout, do you take Julia to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you shall live?
I do.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Scout, you may kiss the bride. It is my great honor and privilege to be the first to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Scout Price.
Your body's got me weak. Your Mozart in the sheets. You make a sinner out of me. I but need a priest.
Hey!
And I'll be singing Holy Mother of Moses. I just wanna buy you roses. Open every door that closes. And kiss you from your head to your toes. I like your soul, baby. You got that heart made of gold, baby. I'm gonna love you till I'm old, baby. I just wanna be your baby. I like your soul. I like your soul. I like your soul. I like your soul. Don't need to be undressing to feel like you're impressing. Must have died and gone to heaven. Gonna take me to confession. Give me 5. Yeah, you got me singing Holy Mother of Moses. I just wanna buy you roses. Open every door that closes. And kiss you from your head to your toes. I like your soul, baby. You got that heart made of gold, baby. I'm gonna love you till I'm old, baby. I just wanna be your baby. I like your soul. I like your soul. I like your soul.
Daisies blooming, sundress swaying in the breeze. I can't stop staring. You've put a spell on me, and I hope that you never decide to set me free. The way you're moving, it's got me moving my own feet. Greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you forever moving next to me. Let's not waste time, or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. The leaves ain't waiting, their colors changing like the times. And I'm taking, darling, would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Take this slow, we've got miles behind us, but miles to go, so let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always be better than two.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get this evening started. So, everybody can take their seats. Please have everybody's attention. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together for the parents of the bride, Scott and Christina Louisa. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put your hands together for the group mother, Laura! Everyone please welcome bridesmaid Molly and groupmate Montana! Put your hands together for bridesmaid Mel and groupmate Everyone put their hands together for bridesmaid Hannah and groupmate Peter! Put your hands together for bridesmaid Hannah and groupmate Henry!
I like it though, I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsome. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for a problem, but I'm not.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the maid of honor, Anna and Miss Bear! Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to introduce to you your bride group, Mr. and Mrs. Scott and Julia.
please take their seats again. At this time, I want to request the bride and groom and dance floor for their first dance.
Was on fire, anticipation on our tongue made it easy to remember. Didn't have long to be young, and the moon beckoned our eyes, but mine got lost along the way by an ever-growing picture. If I gave myself away, I couldn't remember all the lives I had lived. It was your beauty that caught my attention. It was your kindness that made me stay. But for all my growing affections, it was your soul I fell in love with that day. It was your soul I fell in love with that day. I have seen the you that you're not. You just keep staring at the picture, and I'm avoiding the clock. Oh, but our rope is one that is braided, and it has stood the test of weight. And though the fire may have faded, well, that moon still shines like it did on that day. And it was your beauty that caught my attention. It was your kindness that made me stay. But for all my growing affections, it was your soul I fell in love with that day. It was your soul I fell in love with that day. It was your kindness that made me stay. But for all my growing affections, it was your soul I fell in love with that day. It was your soul I fell in love with that day. It is your soul I am in love with this day.
Gotta hold on easy as I let you go. Gonna tell you how much I love you, though you think you already know. I remember I thought you looked like an angel wrapped in pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. Beautiful baby from the outside in, chasing dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me you know you'll always be my little girl.
look at you, I've turned around and you've almost grown. Sometimes you're asleep, I whisper I love you in the moonlight at your door. As I walk away, I hear you say, Daddy, love you more. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl. Someday some boy will come and ask me for your hand, but I won't say yes to him unless I know he's the half that makes you whole. He has a poet's soul and the heart of a man's man. I know he'll say that he's in love, but between you and me, he won't be good enough. You're beautiful, baby, from the outside in. Chase your dreams, but always know the road that'll lead you home again. Go on, take on this whole world, but to me, you know you'll always be my little girl.
And I'd like to invite the groom and his mother to the dance floor,
She was up every morning, getting 5 kids off to school. And she'd whip us all into shape if we didn't play by the rules. And her hands were hard as iron, but her heart was solid gold. And we didn't always get along, but she was always my hero. 'Cause Mama was Daddy too. She taught me how to love, taught me how to fight. I always tell the truth. Mama was Daddy too. If I come home late at night, she'd leave on the light and help me up to my room. No, I never missed out. There was never no doubt that she loved me through and through. Mama was Daddy too. Well, time kept on rolling, and she always stood her ground. Mama found somebody new, and it was nice having him around. You only get one mama, and no one can fill her shoes. And mine's the hardest working woman I've ever known, and she's always paid her dues. 'Cause Mama was Daddy too. She taught me how to love, taught me how to fight. I always tell the truth. Mama was Daddy too. If I come home late at night, she'd leave on the light and help me up to my room. No, I never missed out. There was never no doubt that she loved me through and through. 'Cause Mama was Daddy too. Mama was Daddy too. She taught me how to love, taught me how to fight, always tell the truth. Mama was Daddy too. If I come home late at night, she'd leave on the light and help me up to my room. No, I never missed out. There was never no doubt that she loved me through and through. 'Cause Mama was Daddy too.
You know, generally, like, special dances are pretty much over, right? But today we kind of have a little bit of a surprise. So, right now I'd like to invite the bride and her mother to the dance floor, please.
Your baby fly. You've given me everything that I will need to make it through this crazy thing called life. And I know you watched me grow up and only want what's best for me. And I think I found the answer to your prayers. And he is good, so good. He treats your little girl like a real man should. He is good, so good. He makes promises he keeps. No, he's never gonna leave. So don't you worry about you worry about me. Mama, there's no way you'll ever lose me. Giving me away is not goodbye. As you watch me walk down to my future, I hope tears of joy are in your leave.
we'll let you know when it's time.
All right, before I start this, I do want to say that a good friend of mine told me once it's okay to cry. I haven't cried today, but he cries at, Hallmark movies, so it's okay for me to cry at my daughter's wedding. Thank you, Mike. All right. Well, I will start off today by introducing myself. My name is Scott. I'm the father of the bride. I do confess to being a bit nervous today. Lies. As I have rarely had a chance to speak a few minutes and actually have people listen to me at the same time, because I live in a house with 2 girls and my wife, my brother-in-law Mike, he understands how that works. All right. So, again, this is going to be a new experience for everybody here today. First, I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome the friends and family to this very happy occasion, the wedding of Julie and Scout. Congratulations. But before I go any further, I have a little story I want to go over. And before I get to there, let me get to this. I'm sure you all will agree how beautiful Julia looks today. Your dress is stunning. Of course, no one got to see your cowboy boots. All right, and then you definitely look every bit of the bride. Very beautiful, thank you. And your mom and I are very proud of you. And of course, I want to tell your mom how beautiful she looks today. And I can't leave out Anna. All right, tattoos and all. Okay, well, Julie has tattoos too. And if you didn't know, I'm not a tattoo fan. So here goes this little story, this little history. Some of you guys may not understand this until the end, and some may catch it early. But we all understand 6 degrees of separation, right? So who would have thought 30-odd some years ago, Christina and Laura would have been working at the same agency at the same time, and their paths 30-some years later come across, and they didn't know each other 30 years ago. And they're here because of these two, their own kids. Who would have known that Christina would have hired Finn? Finn would have begged and everything just to get Scout a job for Christina. So you owe your brother. But during that time that I found this out, I met Scout's grandfather. Scout was buying a truck, which was a lemon. And I insisted I was not going to help him pick it out. His grandfather had to be there too. So his grandfather showed up, we talked. And that's how I found out about Christina and Laura being at the same agency at the same time. They could have never known it. Passed in the cafeteria, the hallway. Could have been the same orientation class. Never know. At that same time, one of my best friends and mentors, Mike, raise your hand. Come on. Yeah. This is during COVID. We have been playing golf a lot. And we actually went and played putt-putt. And it was going to be, Claude had left, but it was going to be the guys in Montana against the teenagers, right? And I don't know how that ended up, but those moments were lasting on Scout and Julia. They had a great time, Mike. You really made them laugh. But that's when I found out that Mike worked for Scout's grandfather. And so that's another 6 degrees of separation that who would have known 30 years later they would be back together, all because of these two. So, 6 degrees of separation go a long way. And so for those who didn't know that, I thought I'd share that little story with you, because all 4 of them played a huge part in your guys' relationship. All right, so now we get to the good stuff. As I stand here today, reminiscing about the beautiful moments we shared, I can't help but feel overwhelmed and a lot of pride for my daughter, Julia. From her first steps of her accomplishments to a talented soccer player, basketball player, and prepping for MMA. For those who were unaware of Julia's MMA experience, the Denali's know that one, right? So, If you never attended any of Julia's soccer or basketball games, you'll never know what I'm talking about. Or you would know. Julia always seemed to land a right hook on her opponents at some point in the game to let them know that she was there to win. Okay? That's the truth. So, Scout, you got to watch out. She got a mean left hook. So, Julia has always radiated warmth, creativity, and love. Julia, you are the shining light in our lives, and we are very proud of you. All right. So let's take a moment to welcome Scout into our family. From the first time we met him, we knew he was a kind-hearted, genuine person. For his love for Julia is evident in every glance, every smile they share. Scout, thank you for bringing happiness into Julia's life. As you guys embark on this incredible journey together, my wish for you is to always cherish the small moments. Life is made up of a million tiny fragments, and it's in those fragments that love thrives. Embrace each other's quirks, be each other's confidants, and build a home filled with love, laughter, and endless memories. I wish you both the happiness, a long-lasting love, and commitment like your mother and I have had for 33 years. So, I just want to say congratulations and welcome to the family.
Okay, so I'm gonna thank you in advance for your patience because you're gonna enjoy a rambly trip around the world because my brain is not a straight line brain. You can refer all of your complaints to my son, who decided this was a fantastic freaking idea. Scott and Christina, man, and I'm gonna cry right here. And I'm a giant dork. You guys are freaking golden souls. For anybody that does not appreciate that, you need to. I have told everyone over the years that to love one of my children is to absolutely love me. And Scout left my house when he was 18, which was hard for all of us. Scary. And yeah, it was just a terrifying time and a hard time for all of us. And you took him into your hearts, all of you, I mean, your whole family, into your home. And he left half raised. I know he did. And you guys have stood there time and again, even when it was hard. And you have my endless gratitude for that. Thank you so much for loving him as I have. And I'm sorry. Thank you. You love him so much. I know you do. I have watched it. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. Julia. You are, I'm probably not doing very good with this thing. Sorry about that. An entire sparkling golden unicorn goddess. I don't know how Scout got so lucky. He walks into his first real job and meets a beautiful girl who seems just handmade for him. You seamlessly fit into our family. Like, I cannot even remember a time without you. It's just, Julia will be there. And you show up full force. And like it's miraculous. I hope, son, that you don't forget that. Okay, so now I'm going to launch into more BS. But I have a story, and it's a story that I want to share of another marriage with you. And don't worry, it is not my own marriage. It happened a few years ago And I had heard the story before, but I recently heard it again, and like with new information, but also like I'm 50, so I understand it on a different level now than I did before. My parents met on a blind date in 1966. A friend of my father's wanted to go on a date, and he didn't have a car. So he said to his friend, hey, if you want me to go, if you want me to drive you, I will, but you're gonna find me a date. And he did. And so my parents met. That's how they met. And they built a friendship out of this chance meeting to my dad that led to my dad ultimately asking for my mother's hand in marriage. And she said yes. She said yes. Wedding plans were made. The church was reserved. Flowers were ordered. Back then, churches, right? Everything was a church. It was a whole thing. And the guests were all prepared to attend. In the 11th hour before the event, my mom called my dad. And there was like this thing at her family home that we won't get into, but bottom line, my mom was stuck in a position where she was afraid that she was abandoning her entire family by marrying my dad. And she told him she couldn't do it. Flip page. And my father's response was, well, and this is, I hear this and I go, well, if you can't do it now, like, how do I know you can ever do it? So basically it's now or never. And she said, okay, well then I can't. And they hung up the phone. And that was that. And my dad was leaving for the Air Force. He was headed to Arizona to his first assignment. And then a day or so later, my mother, after having a very good counsel with the best of sisters, because sisters do this for each other, she said, okay, we can do it. Well, he had canceled the church. He had canceled the flowers. Everything's canceled. And he's like, okay, fine. So they ended up eloping, and it all happened. No guests, no fanfare, nothing, just them eloping. And the reason this hits me different is because I realized that in that what if, and in your what if, you guys, you hold everything. You hold your children. You hold the futures of your family. You hold your grandchildren in that moment that you choose to marry. You are creating an entire legacy. If my father hadn't stood in his truth, if my mother hadn't chosen to bravely walk away from her family, they built generations of people, and it is powerful. So initially, my sainted father, I was going to have him do a cameo appearance, but he couldn't do it. So it's just me now. So what I'm just going to skip that part. And so what I wanted you to get from this, Scout and Julie and anybody who's still listening, I read this quote, and it's attributed to someone named Joseph Campbell, who I have no idea who it is. A love affair has to do with immediate satisfaction. But marriage is an ordeal. It is an ordeal. It means yielding time and again. And I know anybody who's married knows that. That is why it is a sacrament. You give up simplicity to participate in this relationship. And the devil is in the details. Put the new roll of toilet paper on because you are committed to your love. Pick up the socks because you're committed to your love. When one of you is cranky and being a total jerk, choose compassion because you are committed to your love. When life is crap, and it is going to freaking be crap, Lift one another even when you are weary. Please. Especially that. Because you are committed to your love. I gotta flip another name, please. Maybe I didn't. Okay, wait. And then you will rise. And you will rise together. And in 56 freaking years, like my parents' marriage, 56 years they have done that. And it has been every day. And you can do that. You just have to remember to choose. Okay? And I am so grateful for this day. And I am so proud of you both. And I couldn't love you more. I want nothing more for you than all the best. Thank you for joining us. And I love you.
Yep.
How loud is this? Is that too loud?
No, you're perfect.
First off, I want to say thank you for everybody coming. I am extremely nervous, so please bear with me. Yeah, okay. Most of us dream of meeting our heroes. Scout met me August 13th, 2009. But you know, Scout has always been lucky Scout has always been kind of lucky that way. Even with the blessing of my presence, Scout struggled to show his appreciation. His slightly Cro-Magnon brain tried to foster connection in unusual ways. Like when he would Like when he would completely cover me in a blanket and try to suffocate me, or when he would tell me scary stories, as the man in the cornfield rings bells. Or maybe when you would eat every snack in the kitchen. I was left with one Oreo. Or lock me out of your room, yell at us for being 10 minutes late to be 10 minutes early in messages, because I think that sounds about right. I ultimately grew to accept Scout for all of this, warts and all, and there was many, many warts. You may wonder why I kept hanging around my brother. Really was an honor for him to be in my presence, of course. But this is the truth. Even though Scout was a teenager and I was a dopey little kid, he would take the time to make life very fun. Like when he would put me in the back of the truck and drive like a maniac. I was screaming, but I enjoyed every single moment. I did do a burnout in Julia's truck in the driveway once, which was not the best. When I made the hole in the ground, he would take me out of school to go fishing, or we'd play video games for hours. But the best times were spent on the floor playing with Matchbox cars. I'm not joking. Hold on, I have to do this. Even now, living an hour apart with a job and family obligations, we still do these things together, all of them, except I'm not allowed back in Julia's truck. In all seriousness though, Scout has done so much for me, way more than I could do for him ever. He's helped through many, many hard moments, through it all, and always been there when I called. I thank him for that. And Julia, my first memory of you is when I threw Uno cards at you because you were trying to use a bathroom, and I don't know why, but it was for a very good reason. I have seen you help, and I mean really help Scout over the years, and I thank you for that. Oh my gosh. We are all in tough spots at times, and just really need that one person to help us out. And for Scout, I could definitely see that was you. We are all blessed to have you as the newest member of our giant, ridiculous family. I'm very proud of you both, and I love you both so much. Congratulations, Scout and Julia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're gonna love this. I don't even need the mic. Hey, you guys. Wow. Don't like that. If you don't know me, you're some filthy mudbloods, because you should. I'm Julia's favorite person ever, her annoying little sister. I would say it was an honor to be chosen as a maid of honor, but we both know I had zero competition. All it took was this little thing right here, and hold on, and saying, watch this pretty coin of gold, and you will do as you are told. You will make me your maid of honor, or I will Avada Kedavra you like Voldemort tried with Potter. I'm just kidding, but I do have to say, gang, it looks like we got a mystery on our hands, or how I was picked to be how I was the chosen one, because I solemnly swear I am up to no good with this speech. Julia, you have always been known as Julgia. I've always been your little menace that stole your stuff, tagged along with you and your friends, and caused mayhem and let you take the blame. Like scratching the car with a rock. And writing her name on it, so she got the blame. And of course, terrified you, whether that be chasing you around with a weapon or pushing you off that door or kitchen set and dislocating your elbow at 5. Because it was my turn. But little did you know, you have always been the person I ever looked up to, since you put a gun to my head the day I was born. Don't worry, I have it on film. I knew I wanted to be your best friend, and just like Sam told Dean, you always have my back. Even when I couldn't count on anyone, I could always count on you. And I hope that you know, even though I'm giving you away to the Scout Prize, that you can always count on me. But sis, tonight is the last night before the greatest adventure of your life. You're a husband scout. When you came into the picture, hanging out with Julia was like grandma getting struck by lightning. But she has been the happiest I've ever seen her. And when you fall hard. And when you've been defeated by love, you're utterly defeated. Now, just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this rumor aboard this tiny market. I got some music. Oh no. Hold on. I have to put it up because I'm gonna mess up lyrics. It's good. It's good. There's a rumor going around about Julia and Scout stirring up our little market last month or two. So tell me why y'all even trying to deny this feeling. He feels it and you feel it too. There's a rumor going round and round and round and round. Why don't y'all make it true? Until they made it true. On September 13, 2020. Julgia and Scooter, may the rest of your lives be the best of your lives.
Thank you.
Scene.
Hi everybody, I hope everyone's having an amazing celebration. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Hannah, and Julia is my best friend of 6 years. I want to start by saying congratulations to both of my best friends, Julia. Okay. Julia and Scout are two of my favorite people, and seeing them together getting the love and celebration they deserve. I'm good. Makes me so happy. I'm so grateful they can have a day truly for themselves because God knows they deserve it. For anyone who doesn't know, I met Julia at Messick 6 years ago when I was helping out with field trips. This blonde girl comes up to me and says, "Hello, have you seen Mamma Mia before?" And that, of course, led to me coming over and having a wide range of movie nights from Mamma Mia to gushy romances and even super scary demonic horror movies. From then on, of course, she became my best friend and one of my biggest inspirations. I have a knife it might sound silly to have a role model be your younger than you bestie, but anyone who knows Julia knows that it makes sense. Julia has always been there, not only for me, but everyone around her. I'm so sorry. I drank a little bit so that I wouldn't cry, but it didn't work. Let me scroll. She's the number one person. I'm sorry, let me move over here. She's the number one person to go to for help, problem solving, and advice, especially if you want the unfiltered truth. It's sometimes mean, but it's helpful. So, I've never met anyone who's worked so hard at her age, and as exaggerated as that sounds, it's the truth. This girl has been juggling work, school, and planning a wedding all at once while still making time for her family, her now husband, and her friends. She never deserves half the hurdles that are put in her way, but just when I think something's too much for her, she's texting me the next day planning a shopping day, as cool as can be. You'd never guess how hard this girl works for everything because she carries it so well and is always letting someone lean on her, even if she's the one who needs to be leaning on someone. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I love you to pieces, Julia, and I will never ever want anything other than the best for you because you truly, truly deserve it. Okay, almost done. Scout, you were like a little brother to me. Those some days you pick on me like you're the older one. Despite how many times I've called you stupid and dumb, which is usually in response to him calling me an idiot. I love you to death, and I'm so happy you became my best friend's husband. Julia and Hannah Hangouts turned into Julia, Hannah, and Scout Hangouts, which turned out to be perfect. I love more than anything how we became a little trio, and then a quad, of course, whenever Anna decided to bless us with her presence. You're a very strong man and have dealt with your fair share as well. And I can see how far you've come, and I'm so happy for you. Hanging out with you and Julia is always so much fun, whether that involves me yelling at you for calling me names or a boxing match that you definitely 1000% started. You're such a great guy and you're perfect for Julia. I'm so happy I've been able to form such a sweet friendship with you because I love you lots and you also deserve the best, and the best is Julia, so you are all set. Now, for both of you, I love you both with my entire being, and I'm so excited for your new life together. I watched this relationship turn into what it is today, and it was pretty much one of Julia's own romance novels. If anyone knows Julia, they know her obsession with reading, specifically the romances. I think it's so ironic that a book girl like Julia has lived her own story, and anyone who watched the two of them come together knows exactly what I mean. It really is the plot of a perfect love story and has the potential for an amusing romance novel, and I am a writer, so... starting with a boy and a girl flirting at a farm market to becoming best friends and fishing off a pond to getting married by a lake. It was a beautiful thing to watch unfold, and I'm so grateful I was there for the whole movie, although I do wish I could have pressed fast forward a few times. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I'm not done. Thank you guys so much for everything and all the fun experiences you guys have given me throughout our friendship. I know we'll make so many more. I feel like I'm a part of your big and busy family, Julia. I'm a little jealous that Scout is now officially in the family because I was here first. Yet I'm still the unofficial and self-inserted adopted one, but it's okay. I could deal with it. I'm hoping to marry into the Wallen family anyways. I know you guys will experience even more beautiful moments throughout your life, and I'll be here the entire time watching happily as your guys' #1 fan. Enjoy marriage, and please always know I'll never stop rooting for you guys. P.S. Everyone needs to hear this so that it's like we have witnesses. Don't forget you promised to take me with you if you move to a beach house in North Carolina and get rich. I'll be packing my bags as soon as the house is purchased, unless I'm living with Morgan Well in a beautiful mansion out in the country. In that case, I'll pass and we can long distance friendship, or I'll fly and visit you in my husband's private jet, as long as he isn't behind bars. I love you guys so much, and congratulations.
touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good.
Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, well, I wanna drive it all night long. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me.
Somebody sweet little farmer's child that got it in her blood to get a little wild. Ponytail and a pretty smile, roping me in from a country mile. So come on over here and get in my arms, spin me around this big old barn, tangle me up like grandma's yarn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shake it for the young bucks sitting in the honky-tonks, for the rednecks rocking till the break of dawn, for the DJ spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek, for the crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it to the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me.
Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and you're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive.
Or should I say I saw, I conquered, I came. This little chico on fire, he ain't no lie. Well, y'all
Now Big Bang Boogie get that kitty little noogie in a nice little shave. I gave Susie a little pat up on the booty and she turned around and said, walk this way. I was born in a plane. Mama said that every word was on my name. I'm the best you've ever had. If you think I'm burning out, I never am. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Fireball.
They got whiskey, women, music and smoke. It's where all the cowboy folk go to boot, scoot, boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quitting time, I hit the door running. I fire up my pickup truck and let the horses run. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway, stuck out in the woods to do the boot scoot boogie. Yeah, heel toe, do-si-do, come on baby, let's go boot scoot. Oh, Cadillac, blackjack, baby meet me out back, we're gonna boogie. Oh, get down, turn around, go to town, boot scoot boogie.
South to the land of the pines, I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey,
Check it out. I drive these brothers crazy. I do it on the daily. They treat me really nicely. They buy me all these ices. Dolce and Gabbana, Fendi and Adana. Karen, they be sharing all their money. Got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass. And 7 jeans, true religion. I say no, but they keep giving. So I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on dating. I keep on demonstrating my love. My love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps. My hump, my hump, my hump.
She's got me spending.
Oh, spending all your money on me and spending time on me.
She's got me spending.
Oh, spending all your money on me, on me.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk?
I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump.
What you gonna do with all that ass inside them jeans?
I'ma make you scream, make you scream, make you scream. Cause of my hump, my hump, my hump, my hump.
What?
My hump, my hump, my hump. My lovely lady lumps, check it out. My hump, my hump, my hump, my hump. My hump, my hump, my hump. My hump, my hump, my hump. My lovely lady lumps, my lovely lady lumps. My lovely lady lumps, in the back and in the front. My loving got you.
She's got me spending.
Oh,
She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Bag of sweatpants and the Reeboks with the strands. Turn around and get that big booty a smash. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low.
I ain't never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy all night spinning my dough. Had $1 million vibe in the body to go. Them birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible, professional, drinking Xano. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? Did a thing I seen, sure they get low. Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. Work the pole, I got the bang bro. I'ma say that I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love women exposed. She threw it back at me, I gave her move.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it off.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out and losing all control.
Fill up my cup. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it up. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it.
Woo! Let's go.
Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time.
Yeah.
And we gon' make you lose your mind.
Woo!
Everybody just have a good time.
Clap.
Party rock is in the house tonight.
Oh!
Everybody just have a good time.
I can feel this.
And we gon' make you lose your mind.
Yeah.
We just wanna see you
Shake that.
In the club, party rock. Looking for your girl, she on my jock, huh? Now stop when we in the spot. Booty moving weight like she on the block. With a drink, I got to know. Tight jeans, tattoo, cause I'm rock, rock. Half black, half white, diamond now. Gang of money, opened up.
Yo, I'm running through these halls like Drano. I got that devilish flow, rock and roll.
Jet or Zeppelin. Hey! Party rock is in the house tonight. Woo! Everybody just have a good time. Yeah! And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just
Yeah.